To Jeff and Allie, dreams are made while we sleep. However, from time to time, we dream with our eyes open. Imagine even after you bring yourself back to reality, you find that the dream continues. In this moment in our lives, I think both of you have stumbled upon this. This is the start of your happily ever after. Now, it might not always be rainbows and unicorns. Although relationships are referred to as roller coaster because it has its ups and downs. I believe that through communication and loving your partner, no matter where they're at in their life, that those ups and downs can be irons out. To Jeff, my brother, my best friend, I've known you for the better part of a decade. I've learned from you, I've laughed at you, and we laughed with you. I've gone through those emotional roller coasters that life throws at you. I'm proud that you have found someone that you're very happy with and complete you. I wish Allie and you the best of happiness. Now, Allie, I just met her just the other day, well, 4 or 5 days ago now. First time I met her, she's white-knuckling a steering wheel. I'm driving in San Francisco traffic. I'm like, oh, this should be fun. So, first thing I say, okay. I was like, wow, you got a death grip on the steering wheel. And she goes, and looks like that. It goes right back to the road where she's going. So, as we're going, the conversation progresses. I was like, okay, I'm trying to feel who Allie is. What is she about? So, we start talking about where she's from as we're going up there. So, Allie then goes and says that she's from the Oakland area. My first response was, wow, that's a rough neighborhood. I thought next she was going to start throw a game tax on here or something. So then she corrected me and told me that she was in that general area, that vicinity. As time moved forward, I've grown to love Allie. She's awesome. And through this time with Jeff and Allie, I think this is a match. A perfect match. Yes. So, Jeff and Allie. Love you guys.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's give the best man a round of applause. Congratulations to Anthony. Welcome up with a big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. And she needs it. Ladies and gentlemen, please give her right now her sister, Chelsea Kerrigan.
Thanks. Is this fine? I'm kind of nervous, don't judge me. I'll try and keep it short. They're making fun of me because it looks like it's a lot. It's not. For those who don't know me, I'm Chelsea. I'm Allie's sister and was privileged enough to be her maid of honor. And I had to write this speech, so... I feel like it's appropriate to tell a story. And it's appropriate to tell the story of when Allie first told us about Jeffrey. It was a good one, so stay tuned. It was Thanksgiving 2012, so dinner. It was interesting that night. I remember that Thanksgiving, me and my parents had to cram into Allie's apartment at the time, and we all sat down and kind of got quiet, which is rare for our family. And Allie kind of was just like hesitant, and so she kind of just blurted out. She's like, she just said that she had a man in her life. She didn't mention that he was an old man. And so, let's see. Sorry, I lost track of my joke. Blah, blah, blah. Yes, okay, so we're all a little bit thrown off, but not at the same time, because Allie's kind of a playa. Mine's not as nice as Bunny's, I'm sorry. So, she started telling us about Jeffrey. I'm sorry, Allie, I have to. She started telling us about Jeff. You know, his name was Jeff, he worked at Sears, and then my mom asked, oh, is he? And she kind of stayed quiet, and me joking around like, oh, what is he, 34 or something? It wasn't a funny joke because he actually was 34. Just kidding, old man jokes aside. After I finally got to meet Jeff for the first time, I definitely could see that he cared so much for Allie and treated her the way that she deserved to be treated. And also, as my family got to know him more, you could tell that he was definitely meant to be part of our family. He's loud and says inappropriate comments, so fits right in. And now he's kind of proclaimed as the favorite child between me and Allie, so it's fine. Allison, so grateful to be able to call you brother now. I've been trying not to cry all day, so let's all make it happen. And I love that when I can look at you two, when like you're not making out all the time. I can tell how much you guys are in love, and you guys should be grateful to have found each other and have all these amazing people here to support you guys and your future together. And I just love you guys so much. Sorry I put you on blast. So busy. The end. Drinks.
She didn't need much help. She was nervous beforehand. She really didn't. That's a roast, by the way. And yes, echoing